Hello everyone. Today I will show you how to implement basic connectivity on network system. In this activity, you will first perform basic switch configuration. Then you will implement basic connectivity by configuring IP addressing on switch and PC as diagram. When the IP address configuration is complete, you will use various show command to verify configuration and use the ping command to verify basic connectivity between devices. The first step we need to do is configure hostname on the switch. So now let's start together. Enable config T. Hostname I set to S1 for switch 1. Enable config T hostname S2. After we configure hostname, I will configure the console and private exec mode password for the two switch. And I will use Cisco for console password and class for private exec mode. So now let's start. Line console 0 password Cisco login. The same configuration on F2 line console 0 password Cisco login. And now I will verify that the password configuration for S1 is already configured by use do show run to see running config. Now we have changed the host name and we have set the console password into Cisco password. And now I configure banner for these two switch S1 first. Banner mode I say also authorize access only. I press enter. Copy pass invalid. Pass again. Banner mode series banner sorry banner move this perfect, and then save the configuration to startup configuration by use the command copy running config startup config. Copy running config startup config. This is the basic configuration command on the switch. And phase 2 we will assign the IP address into PC and server. So now let's start together. For PC1 I will assign IP address 192.168.1.1 and gateway 192.168.1.253. For server, desktop IP configuration 192.168.1.2 and gateway 192.168.1.254. So now we test the connectivity. For PC1 by ping 192.168.1.1. Ping itself, the connection is successful, and ping to 192.53. The connection is failed because we have not assigned the IP address 192.168.1.253 as gateway of the PC on the switch. So now we need to configure the switch module interface on VLAN 1, on switch 1 and on switch 2 together. Switch can be used as a plug and play device, meaning they do not need to configure for them to work. Switch forward information from one port to another port based on media access control. Media access control called MAC address. If this case, why should we configure with IP address? We configure switch with the IP address when we need to gain access, get any config on the switch from remote side, such as by using Telnet or IHS. So we assign the SVI IP address as a management address on the switch. So now we configure SVI interface IP address on S1 and S2 together by go into config terminal interface VLAN 1 SVI VLAN SVI interface and assign IP address by type IP address in interface mode and type 192.168.1.253 subnet mask 255.255.255.0 and then type no shutdown no shutdown to activate that port. On S2, the same configuration, config key, interface, VLAN 1, IP address 192.168.1.254, subnet mask 255.255.255.0, and then no shutdown. And then we save the configuration again by type copy running config start at config on to switch. Copy running config start at config. The last step I want to show you is verify IP address configuration on S1 and S2. You use the show IP interface print command to display the IP address and status of the all switch port and interface. Alternatively, you can also use show running config command. So now we verify the configuration file together by issue show running. So you will see any information. You can see now interface VLAN 1 has been assigned IP address as 192.168.1.253/24 bit, and you can show IP, you can show interface data by IP interface bridge command. So you see Ethernet fast 0/1 status up, protocol and subs, and VLAN 1 IP address is assigned and status is up and protocol is up. So now we verify network connectivity. Network connectivity can be verified by using the ping command. Ping is very important that connectivity exists throughout the network. Corrective action can be taken if there is a failure. Now we ping S1 and S2 IP address from PC1 and PC2. Go to PC1, command prompt, and then type ping again and type ping to gateway. So now connection between PC and S1 is established. So we can ping across the switch to another switch. So now I ping from PC1 to server 1. The connection is established. So now we successfully configure PC, configure switch 1 and switch 2 and assign correct IP address into PC1 and server 1. Thank you for watching my video.